agenda.
Thank you.
This big enough?
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you know we moved the flag?
I did know it was fine. Just hoping I'd be looking there and everyone else be looking that way, I look like an idiot.
We arranged some stuff.
You're just trying to make me look unpatriotic. No one lets you forget that.
No one knows.
Yeah, I'm patriotic.
You make me look it.
Oh.
I would never.
Kinda sad I'm missing the fireworks tonight. School board
There's
meeting's gonna be
fireworks,
interesting.
this is like fireworks every night at the lake here.
No, I think it's gonna be an interesting school board meeting tonight.
Oh, that fireworks.
Well, I think I'm going after this.
Oh, no, we're gonna be here till 9.
Oh, thanks a
It'll
lot.
be all over by the time you
Thanks.
get there.
2 nights in a row like that.
Well, 2 nights in a row for, yeah, we're going for it.
Board of Trustees meeting yesterday, they had a public comment that lasted forever.
Anything good? Or bad as the case, maybe, anything interesting?
I will just give you the topic. The topic was, a bunch of students came to discuss how the university name system, you know, needs to basically, in their opinion, be more forceful about the genocide in Palestine. And it lasted for about an hour and a half.
That's something we have a lot of control over, do
At
we?
least they knew that they could come to the meeting, and that shows,
What's that?
at least they knew they could come to the meeting and speak, that's pretty.
They do. They take the same bus to every meeting,
Oh, okay.
no matter where it is. No matter where it is in the state, they
Someone's paying the same bill, huh?
that exactly. It's the same people.
I almost picked this up agreement, I wouldn't have.
Who pays for the bus?
I don't know.
George.
Yes.
All I know is that the same ones each time. All right.
We could rise for the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and welcome to the Wilton Select Board meeting of November 18th. Month's over half gone already. First up, minutes of the November 4th Select Board meeting.
Make a motion. Nope. I'll second.
Move to
Phil?
approve.
Been moved and second. Questions, concerns, errors, omissions? Seeing none. All those in favor? It is unanimous. Public to speak on non-agenda items. Nate?
Hello there, Nathan Hiltz. A select board agenda back in February included a discussion about the Blueberry Festival fee. Since that qualifies as select board business, it should be fair game to comment about here. Some people may remember how the announcement of the theme had been handled in years past, which was like this. As soon as one festival concluded, a theme for the following year was shared publicly. This gave time to hear feedback before starting any work on it. In some cases, the name ended up being tweaked over the winter. So November seems like a good time to talk about next year's theme. I'll start off by mentioning an established precedent, which is to use the celebration of a major anniversary as a theme for the festival. Here are some examples of what I mean. The Blueberry Festival didn't happen in 2020, but the theme that had been announced for it was the 200th anniversary of Maine gaining statehood. Going back to 2003, that year's theme was the 200th anniversary of the formation of the town of Wilton. The practice even predates the Blueberry Festival. In 1953, Wilton made a big event of its 150th anniversary as a town. Now I'll shift gears to looking ahead. I'd encourage viewers to pause this video for a moment and note the next 2 years that will feature a major anniversary. The first is obvious. 2026 will mark the 250th year since the founding of our country. I'm confident, and I say this with no sarcasm whatsoever, that using 1776 as the festival theme would not produce even a whisper of negative feedback from anyone. The values our country are built on are a unifying force. We all understand how those values had this country comfortably positioned as the world power during the latter half of the 20th century. Looking beyond next year, the following anniversary might seem quite far off, but I think it's worth mentioning anyway. 2053 will mark the 30th year of a journey that began back in 2023. In fact, its second anniversary was just last week. It will be, of course, the 30th anniversary of the appointment of the town manager.
That's great. Thank you, Nate.
Anyone else?
David.
Couple concerns, I guess, I've belonged to Western Maine ATV Club, and I've got some concerns over this new parking ride. Number one, I'd like to ask what they did with the sign that was down there. Because I built that sign, and that sign actually belonged to me. I'd like to have it back before they decided to either trash it or whatever they did with it.
And I don't know, probably John?
I guess that'd be a question for John, I guess, but he isn't here, so.
Right, I'm not sure what happened to it, but we can inquire to see.
And number two, I kinda like to know why the four-wheel club wasn't more involved in that. Cause I originally brokered that deal, but the town sold us that property for $1 for the four-wheel club, and that was voted on at the town meeting. And I have no problem with the parking drive being there, I think it's great. But it seems like it focuses more to this, what they call a Wilton ATV Club. I've never
Wilton
heard such thing.
ATV and Trail.
You know, I understand the new sign is gonna say Wilton ATV Club. As far as I know, this Wilton ATV Club is based out of Mountainside Power Sports. It is not recognized by the state as a regular ATV club, so I guess if they're gonna put that on the sign, we'd like to have our name on it too. Cause I think we're a big part of what this town does as far as four-wheelers and.
That ATV park and ride that has been fixed up down there
Yep.
is actually part of town rec. And it was a town grant that
Like I
paid
said,
for it.
Originally, that land was sold to the Western Maine ATV Club for $1, and that was voted on in the town meeting.
I guess we found no records of it.
Right, I understand that, but I guess they're gonna put a sign like that, says Wilton ATV Club or whatever. Our name ought to be included, because we're a big.
Nothing has been decided on that yet.
This is just stuff I'm hearing from outside. And, the other thing I'm hearing is eventually this club based out of Mountain Power Sports, whatever it is, they're gonna take over part of the railroad bed. And I can tell you for a fact that is never gonna happen.
So one thing I would like to say is that the town, the Wilton 8, the new club that appears to have been established is not associated with the town specifically. I do
That
just
isn't-
want to clear
that
the
isn't
air on
recognized
that.
by the state either, so
Sure.
I don't know where they can get the idea they're gonna take over the railroad bed, but. As far as our club's concerned, that's never gonna happen.
I would say that you're hearing a lot of stuff that
I
has
just-
nothing.
we wanna be involved and, you know, I mean, we want it to work for everybody. You know, we've tried to get these people to work with us 3-4 times and they don't want nothing to do with it, so.
Yep.
You know, that was just my concern that, you know, as a local club, we've been here for many years. But, you know, we'd kinda like to be involved in, you know, part of that process, so.
So maybe there needs to be a connection made between the two.
What's that?
Maybe there needs to be a connection made between the two.
Yeah, well, like I said, we've tried to work with these people and they won't even talk to us. I mean, they're good, they wanna put in a bunch of trails and, But they just gotta understand that if you do that, all that has to be approved by the state. You just can't go in and throw in culverts and 20 years ago, yeah, but that don't work nowadays, so. So I guess if you talk to some of them people, just, let them know that we're more than happy to work with them, but, they gotta come see us, so.
Yep. We'll pass it on.
Yep, all right. All I had.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
done.
you.
Keith Motto, live up on Orchard Drive, resident. My question pretty much already got answered, but I was just ensuring that the park and ride is owned by the town of Wilton Parks and Rec. That's a fair statement?
Town property.
Town property, and there's been some, so I wanted to make sure that I knew exactly about that, and that's our property, we maintain it through Parks and Rec, correct? As far as.
The highway department uses it as a snow dump.
Right,
Yep.
it's all part of the town property, correct? That's the only really the question I had, so it's been answered, I just wanted to, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public to speak? Next up, appointment of Cindy Dunham as interim town clerk.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Questions?
How do you
Although-
spell Dunham? How do you spell Dunham?
DUNHAM.
H-A-M.
Oh, thank you.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Motion to approve Cindy Dunham as the interim register of voters.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Questions? All those in favor? Thank you. Next up, review and approval of FY23 Edward Brine Memorial Justice Assistance Grant.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Questions?
No, just for the public record, do you wanna just let them know what the
Explain.
grant is for?
Sure. The police department applied and was awarded the fiscal year 23 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Grant, Assistance Grant. They applied for 4 magnifiers to be mounted on the patrol rifles. I did send you that documentation. The 4 magnifiers were quoted at $2,731.99, and the award was for $2,445. The balance will be paid out of the police department operating account.
Why do they need these?
Be sure of your target before you pull the trigger, if in case it ever happens.
How often are they shooting?
Well,
Hopefully never.
yeah, hopefully never, but if they do need it, actually, I would consider it to be a piece of safety equipment. I mean,
Okay.
using open iron sights or even non-magnifiers, a G45 with a 5. Actually,
Okay,
I
you're
use it
making
myself.
me out and we're gonna talk about it.
Yes. When you asked the question.
No, it's okay,
Yeah.
it's okay, I just don't know. And
Know your target.
Yeah, I get that, I totally understand that, I understand it. So, okay, I just needed to know, thank you.
Oh,
So
you're
to take
welcome.
me out hunting, not hunting, but shooting.
I actually have a G45 on mine. I can show you anytime you'd like. Wilton Fishing Game, you're happy to come in.
Okay.
I'll show you, demonstrate exactly.
Any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor? It's unanimous. Next up, review and approval of the Blueberry Festival Committee applications. We have James Butler, Jana Hornsby, Heidi Luce, and Michael Luce.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. There is some concern, and I would have it that there ends up being a staggered sequence so that you're not cycling out a committee every year.
Are they the only ones on it?
I'm on it too.
So there's only 5 people on the committee?
I think that's right.
Well, it must be
That's
6,
correct, and
because,
Yeah.
Right.
We
Board
would
then-
enjoy more.
Then the events coordinator.
Sure, yes.
so 6 people.
So
is there a recommendation that we should make it for like a 2-year appointments, 3-year appointments, stagger these, or?
I would like to recommend that we do this now and then we come up with a plan after.
Yeah, I'm not trying to modify the vote, I'm just saying I'm just,
I think probably
Discussion.
this should be similar to other committees where, yes, it would be, end up being 3 years and staggered. I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So maybe we have the town manager get back to us with a recommendation of how to establish a staggered committee membership?
I like that idea.
I can do that. Absolutely, and I do appreciate that. I do think that having people a part of a committee more than just for 12 months is going to benefit the committee and the festival as a whole, so. And I agree, I do believe that it is a shame that we don't have more people interested. I hope that we can get more people involved in all of the committees for the town, but specifically, for this conversation, the Blueberry Festival, so hoping that we can recruit some more.
So the motion is for the 4 people named. All those in favor? Opposed? Passes 4-1. Next up, next select board meeting tentatively is scheduled for December 2nd. If possible, I'd like to only have one meeting in December, which would be our second meeting, not the first, unless an emergency pops up. So that would be
16th.
16th.
Fine with that.
I'm trying to find my calendar.
Correct.
Okay,
December 16th.
so December 16th will be our next meeting. Unless, like I say, if we have something pop up, we can call an emergency meeting. Next, other. I believe the town manager sent you a copy of the Mill Street MOU. And if I can give a little background to that, there's that section of road going into, what's it called now, Life's Better or whatever?
Life
Made.
Made.
Life Made, the old Fosters, for us old people.
People is all.
In the past, there's been some contentions about maintaining. It is definitely between Main Street and the railroad bed. It is definitely town land, town road. The problem becomes in winter time, as for us to plow it, it doesn't necessarily meet the needs for the mill. So this MOU is allowing them to plow that section of town road, and we'll still maintain the summer maintenance of it. It's, for me, it was just about having written clarity so that when we're gone, whether the mill manager or whoever else, then there's truly written document of it. Keith?
How is this different than the McGrath Road? The McGrath Road came to us in, I think, 2023. It was determined that the McGrath Road is a town road. It was not subject to lack of winter maintenance, so we were required to provide winter maintenance until we stopped winter maintenance, and it had to be done before October 30th of any given year.
This is the mill's request to do winter maintenance, because if we plow it, it will be just on the cycle of when the plow trucks go through East Wilton, whereas they take and they'll plow it in between. It's a liability issue that it eliminates. So they may plow it 10 times in a storm when we would plow it as a town twice.
But we're still required to plow it because we have not removed it by winter maintenance.
This
According to what happened in our previous discussions.
definitely.
But it does say in there that the town may continue to officially close the road for winter maintenance pursuant to 23 MRSA 2953. Should we decide to close it for winter maintenance officially? So, but that is still, my understanding is, we're giving them permission to plow a town,
Plow and sand it.
plow and sand a town road. And then this just formalizes that we have given them permission. If somebody else is plowing our roads, you know,
McGrath Road, they offered to continue plowing it and we wouldn't let them. We insisted we send a truck down. That's my recollection. And we had to send a small truck down separately to plow that section.
No, they wanted it opened up.
that was my recollection.
Right.
All the way around.
No, this
No.
is, no, just in beyond the two new houses that are in there. They would if they needed to, but they really wanted the town to take over the maintenance of that, both winter and summer,
Hmm.
to a higher level than just basically an abandoned road. So this is as much, and we met with, I can't think of the manager's name now.
Jason,
Holmes,
yes.
right. And if they create any damage to the road when they're plowing, they will take and fix it.
I think it's a great idea. I just don't think we're following the procedures correctly. That's all.
So what procedure, were we missing? I do wanna be clear that this has gone to legal, quite a few times. We've been back and forth, and it has been to, LifeMate's legal firm that they use as well, and we have been back and forth.
So I did send you an email tonight, unfortunately, because of the late receive, there was a late response. That has several pages in there that talks about the different stuff we went through at the time with McGrath Road and some others. But we are, if I'm hearing correctly, we are saying this is a town road.
It is a town way.
We are saying that we are not discontinuing winter maintenance, because we haven't done it legally, which has to be done before October 30th. But we're saying we're not going to do the winter maintenance that we are required to do.
Is it true that we're saying we're not going to do it, or just that they're allowed to do it?
That they're allowed to.
They're allowed.
Okay, so if we drive by as if we were going to do it and see that they've already done it, and we say, okay, it's done, I'll keep going. How is that different?
Because it does say LifeMate may perform winter maintenance.
I mean, I assume if there's a storm and they're closed for a while, and they choose not to do it, we can still do it, right?
Right.
There's a
The
house on
issue
that.
is because of the amount of truck traffic they have coming and going,
I get that.
and just a little bit of an incline.
There is a family that lives on that road. There's one house.
There's one house,
Yeah.
So if they didn't do it, let's say they closed, we'd still need to do it because they need to get out, right?
Agreed.
But I'm not hearing us saying that we're gonna continue winter maintenance, we're just going to let them do it, is what I'm hearing. Or how I'm understanding it. If we plow all the roads 3 times, we should plow that road 3 times regardless of whether they've done it or not. In my opinion, according to the information that we were given in 2023. But that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is we're just gonna let them do
Winter
the
maintenance.
plowing in the winter.
Right.
With the addendum that if they aren't able to do it, we do it, right? Is that the understanding?
We would have to.
Okay. And who's gonna decide that?
Well, I would assume your highway foreman.
We go by it, see it hasn't been plowed and.
Right.
Just so they're made aware of that that's a responsibility.
Keith?
From what I'm aware of, being I do the sidewalks, I do believe that, in order to plow from, the Munson Road, that's part of a loop.
Loop.
So I can't speak 100% to what it is, but I'm 99.5% sure that somebody will be driving over that road consistently during snowstorms. So if it did, I'm not speaking for John, it's just from my experience from doing the sidewalks and stuff, that I imagine that Ted would probably drop his plow down instead of, I mean, it's on a route. It's just that they wouldn't have to necessarily, if that makes sense, because we have a lot of circles that we drive through.
Right.
So I can't speak for John, I can just speak from my experience. I think I would imagine that would be
Thank
part
you.
of people driving around the
Yep.
plows, so, but I can't quote. Just throwing it out there.
So when
Thank
they
you.
go up there, they must use the parking lot there to turn around, right?
You'd have to, but
Right? Because it's,
But they, Life Made plows so often.
I got that, I got that.
Any other questions? All those in favor? Opposed? 4-1. Managers report.
Tony, I do have a copy for you. Thank you. So as the board is already aware, and as it appears, we wanted to acknowledge that Tony has given her resignation. Her last day is this Friday. So Tony, publicly, I just wanted to thank you for such a great job you did while working for the town. You learned very fast, you asked some great questions, and I hope that you have a better appreciation for local government. That being said, we are advertising for the town clerk position. If anyone is interested, please reach out to the town office or visit the town website for more information. John has been working on the hauling of waste and bulky waste materials and recycling RFP for the transfer station. We will advertise the RFP and bids will be due back by the beginning of January. We expect to bring the bid submissions to the select board at the second meeting in January. And the town office is collecting non-perishable items through the month of November, maybe beyond. All items will be donated to the Wilton Food Pantry. Please reach out if you have any questions or can help. Just a reminder that the Wilton Food Pantry is open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that is what I have.
Next up, adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Good luck in your new old adventure, Tony.
Yes, Tony